So this video will talk a little bit about workflow and specifically how work order statuses play a big part in this. So I'll head over to the maintenance menu and create a new work order. Now work orders might go through several work order statuses in the course of their lifespan. So at first it'll start off as a draft, and then as the work orders build out and all the details are added in, it's ready to be escalated to one of the active statuses. So assigned, open, or work in progress. Any of the statuses with active control will ensure that Jeff sees it in his assigned work orders. So I select open and save. Okay, now when I log in as Jeff, okay, because it had an open status, which is active, it shows up under his assigned work orders, and he knows that this is a work order he needs to complete. So after this, it can either be de-escalated to one of the pending statuses. So for instance, there's a pending status here called awaiting part that I just created. So let's say Jeff is waiting for a part to show up before we complete the work. So he de-escalates the work order to awaiting part and click save. Okay, because the work order status is now pending, it's gone from his assigned work order. So a manager will see this and have to re-escalate it back to one of the active statuses for Jeff to have it in his assigned work order. Okay, let's say Jeff gets the part in, the status is re-escalated to open, and then to complete the work order, he'll change it to either closed complete or closed incomplete, depending on whether or not the work was done. Okay, close complete and save. Again, because the status that I chose wasn't active, it's now gone again from his assigned work orders. So I'm logged in as Greg, who's an administrator, and I'm going to show you how to create your own custom work order statuses, which is a pretty straightforward process. So I'll head over to settings and across the top to lookup tables. And this is the area I go to customize a lot of the things in Maintenance Assistant that you have the ability to customize. So things like maintenance types, work order statuses, meter reading units, they're all housed under the same menu here, lookup tables. Okay, so under work order statuses, I can either edit existing ones by changing the name. So let's say pending refit is a popular one. And I'll change the work order or the control to pending. Okay, I can also delete existing work order statuses, provided they're not being used. So for instance, if I try and delete close completed, it's not going to let me because this work order status is being used by a work order. When you first get your Maintenance Assistant instance, you'll notice that there's 8 work order statuses, and these are more suggestions than anything else. So we definitely encourage people to go through and edit down the list to ones that are just essential to their business. So for instance, you'll have 3 different active statuses: open, work in progress, and assigned, and they all functionally do the same thing. So if people see these 3 options, it might be confusing. So again, we recommend that people edit down the list to things that are just relevant to their company. Okay, thanks for watching.